Zogs.
Welcome back to Kay's Table. We are here again with Joe, Greg, Sam, and Tom from a few minutes ago. And you guys had just arrived at the mall at Toka D-Bowl. In front of you, you see a information counter. And then behind that, as I said, you see about 20 or so kiosks of little carts with different goods on each of them. Cinema off to the right, bunch of counters straight ahead at the back wall, and supplies and groceries over on the other side, along with a education door. So what would you guys like to do? Behind the information counter is a very finely dressed, pale looking person.
Heard things about scavenger bots. Whereabouts will we go looking for those here?
You're asking me?
Information guy?
Oh, the information guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought we were.
Welcome to Toka D-Bowl. My name is Nigel, and I'll be happy to assist you. What can I help you with today?
Nigel, I heard something about scavenger pets and stuff.
Well, if you're looking for pets, then you want to go to the Beastmaster. Okay, over at the Beast Knights Incorporated. If you're looking for a scavenger bot, then you probably want to talk to either the Mechanics Guild over there, or, and he points to one of the kiosks where you see a whole bunch of like steam and stuff rising off of the cart. You see a couple of gnomes busy around it. Or you could try the educational system if you want to make your own. There's a fantastic course for that. Highly recommend it. Okay. Or you'd have to gain access to the second floor. That requires level 1 management. Which I see you are not qualified for.
No. How fast does it take to go from 0 to 1? Management.
I'm level 2. And it only took me about a month. But your situation may vary.
Understandable there. Alright, well, let's go check out the shop over here, guys, and see what they have to offer.
Anything I can help the rest of you folks with? Find to see another mechanical. Have a great day.
You too.
Do you want to make a perception check?
Yeah, I'll make a perception check.
And then I'll allow you a history check if you get above 15. What'd you get?
13.
Yeah. So you could recognize he's a reforged. But he's not a model of reforged you're familiar with.
Yeah, it's handiwork.
Well, no, my first thought was, I wonder if he's a Bioforge.
He was, remember?
Yeah, I know. He was the test subject number 3. Can I, as I walk by, where are we heading toward the Mechanist, or are we going to the pet shop?
Mechanist, right?
Mechanist? As I walk by him, I almost want to ask him if he knows who I am, just out of curiosity, but I assume he does because I'm my communicator anyways, regardless if I spoke to him or not.
It's up to you. Do you want to ask him?
Yeah, I'll stop for a moment and just say, hello, Nigel. Sorry to bother you.
Yes.
Are you happy here in Toka?
Of course. I am quite happy. I've been working the service desk now for the last 10 years.
Glad to hear it. I nod and make my way out.
As you start walking away, I hope your father's doing well.
I turn back. He is.
So I'm looking at G3.
It's so funny. I could almost imagine my character, Curtis, having such a love-hate relationship with
And
that.
he pulls out a card and hands it towards you.
I take it.
Admit 1 for the cinema. And there's a code on it. Enjoy.
He doesn't like Curtis if he's doing that. Well, I guess the feeling is mutual. But, damn! Okay. I'm not gonna lie, he knows what he wants to go see.
All you know is it's admit 1 to the cinema.
I
With the
think.
code on it.
Nigel,
Enjoy.
I too.
I joined the group. You see me looking at the card I just got.
So it takes you a while to get over, but you get to this cart that is covered in small mechanical toys. Some look like rabbits, squirrels, ducks, all kinds of weird objects. And it's all maintained by a bunch of gnomes. You recognize some of these old designs as like gathering dust on shelves.
All of this stuff looks familiar.
Make a perception check.
And why would it?
All this. Oh, I'll answer the question, but 16.
Oh.
16?
Yep.
As you're looking through everything, you do see that in a glass case is a small mechanical bunny that has an umbrella stamp on it
I had to figure out how to do this again.
and a little plaque that says Rupert Original.
You hit me, but
The guy who made that, I pointed that, works in my dad's shop.
So your dad's a tinkerer type.
Greetings and salutations. What can I help you folks with today? You're looking for, I see you're admiring the bunny. We have quite a selection of boom bunnies. They go boom.
and then if you
We also have grease ducks, and we have sticky warmits and thieving squirrels. What are you looking for today?
Put everything you say down bottom. I put everything you say down bottom. You put everything.
He puts it in the bottom.
I have no idea what's happening over there.
I think they're playing Battleship.
I have no comment about the boys talking about who gets top and bottom.
Right?
You know,
That's fair.
okay, I don't need to know pitcher catcher, you know, or any of that.
It goes with the gay porn they were watching earlier. I don't know.
Moving on.
Alright, J4's a miss.
Question.
Answer.
I put what I
My ammunition for my bullets.
Yes.
That's a base projectile, right? So it has gunpowder.
The one at F.
I asked them if they have any gunpowder for sale.
below. I just put
How much you looking for?
Refined gunpowder, enough for about 100 casings.
Platinum a keg.
Should put the misses.
Remember that. I don't even have a platinum. I'm not fucking broke.
Fire platinum.
you hit
I don't need it now. I'm good for ammo, but
And they
you know.
pull out a small keg. Okay. From your recollection, you're talking about like 5-10 copper worth of gunpowder that they're charging you a platinum for.
Well, I shot up top, right?
I realize that money's a different thing here pretty quickly. When they gave me free food.
Yep.
Let's just
So
see how this
You know what
I thank them and I tell them,
We also have refined, and they pull out another canister, about half the size, for a platinum.
A through J, 1 through 10 is not the
10
same
times
as
concentrated.
my A through J.
Listen to this. Listen to this. How many
That could
times
be
have you
interesting.
hit me?
I could work with it.
So why haven't you been focused
But I don't have a platinum.
on where you hit?
Because I know there's a ship there. I'm trying to find your other ship.
Yeah, we'll see what happens after.
How about the rest of you? What are you looking
Tell
for?
me how to play mine. Let's
Heard things about
Love your design.
Thank you.
You have to mark what you miss.
Heard things about scavenger bots.
Oh, yes.
We were looking for prices.
Yeah,
And
that's the
they go
point.
around the other side of the counter, come over with what looks to be
Why
a
does it matter?
block,
Why should I mark where you
knocking on its head a few times. A couple legs pop out the bottom, a couple legs, arms pop out the side, and a great giant eye opens in the center.
I do.
Yeah, no, okay.
So who's
All of you can make a history check to see if you can recognize what kind of creature this is.
F7.
10.
16.
11.
I don't need to record where you did this. That's not my fault.
20. 30.
The two of you recognize it as a Modron.
It's 5.
You two are not quite sure.
5.
It's a mechanical box creature. These are our scavengers bots. They are guaranteed to be able to collect all resources within a 10-mile radius, depending on how you set them.
G6.
They also come with limited storage capacity. They can hold up to 500 pounds of goods. And we guarantee that they will collect at least middle to fine quality wares off of whatever
Hit.
is available within the vicinity.
So how much one of them sell for?
Well, this one here is one of our generic models. This one here is 500 platinum.
That's it.
And then they go up from here. Our best model, and they bring out another small box, and when they open it up, it's about yay big. And it's just a little floating ball inside of this box. To this one here, which is 1,500 platinum.
D8 hit. That's a hit. That's what I like to see.
And this one can hold up to 20,000 pounds.
So the first one's 150 platinum?
Yes.
E4.
Yep, that takes... This one takes about an hour to 2 hours to dismantle a large creature. The sphere here will dismantle a large creature in about 5 to 10 minutes. And with the ball here, you're guaranteed fine to exceptional quality materials.
So it'll be the upgrade after.
Definitely worth the price. So how many can I get you folks?
At the moment, none. We don't have enough for that, even if we combined our money.
So you're poor.
At the moment.
Ah,
I have 5. That's technically more than 0.
Let's go with
5.
Not poor.
4.
For 5 platinum, you get a boom bunny.
Yes. Okay, that's all good.
I will keep that in mind.
H4.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. What are you gonna do?
G6.
For 5 plat,
No, sorry.
I have one thing you might be interested in.
Oh, fuck, you sunk my
Yeah.
battle chest.
Like,
Oh,
come
man.
around, bring out a box. Inside, it's about yay long bar with straps coming off of it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is based on an old design that's been kicking around for quite a while. He puts it on his arm. With a flick of his wrist, it becomes a small shield. With another flick of his wrist, it closes back down into a bar.
Oh.
A10.
A10 is a
You
miss.
said this is 5 platinum?
Yep.
Let's go.
Switches it out again and shows you also that the side of it cuts right through the wood of his cart,
A8.
which after it cuts through a good inch gash, you see the wood actually heals itself back up as if nothing had been done to it.
What was that?
And then he closes the shield back up, takes it off, 5 platinum.
Okay.
See, I want this, but I don't know if I should spend the money.
Maybe I did on purpose.
Since you're not really a weapon wielder,
Yeah.
anything to boost your DB is not your AC is not.
You already have a kick-ass AC.
Yeah, I already
Okay.
have 19. So.
This would allow you to use as a reaction you can increase your AC by 2 for 1 round.
That's
E7.
pretty awesome, but I don't think I necessarily need it.
Understandable. Anything we can help you folks out with, we're more than happy. If we don't have it, we can make it or we can find it. We do custom orders on request. They do require at least 50% down payment prior to commitment, and depending on the complexity, we will give you a time frame for it to be finished with. We are a subsidiary of Umbra Technologies, and we are happy to assist.
1.
And do you have anything that can store spell points?
You want to store magical power?
Yes.
That would not be our location. We're mechanical. You probably want to go over to Quills and Things.
J1.
Thank you.
They specialize in basic magic equipment. Or sword and
It's
spell.
hard to tell.
They specialize in more combative spells and equipment, weapons, armor.
Well, it doesn't tell you. what-
That bar, how much is it? 5 platinum, but how much is it be gold?
That would be 50 gold.
So we're looking at
Lighter.
You deal with gold?
F7.
Ooh. I suppose. Kind of hard to make change.
Okay.
You really are new.
Our world gold was the common coin.
Most world gold is the common coin. This is Toka.
8.
We deal in platinum here.
No, we just got here,
Okay,
so
let's go with
So be prepared. Everything's in platinum here.
E5.
finding that out.
Okay? If it's less than a platinum, it's free.
That's good to know.
Miss.
Damn it! Wait.
Well, it's not worth dealing anything less than platinum.
Wait.
Expensive, but yeah.
And
Okay.
even with our business being as low as it has been lately, we're still turning over at least 50,000 platinum a day. So business is not bad.
Go with a 9. Oh.
Better than losing 50,000 platinum a day.
As you're sitting there, one of the other gnomes comes over and grabs the small sphere box,
Have I sunk
goes and talks to a
anything?
customer. who takes their card, flips it, and then they hand him the sphere. The guy walks away with it all happy.
Ooh, that's a hit. Good timing.
So does money get scanned into the card? Is that how the card thing works?
You're truly new. Yes, your identification card works not only as your identification and all up-to-date information on all your statistics, but also gives you access to the token network, the banking institutions, your own personal accounts, any business accounts you might be affiliated with. And it can also allow you access to the Hack Network for reviews and other information on that, the Soul Network, the Toka Purchase Network. There's also the Identification Network, the Educational Network. You know, they might not all be unlocked for you yet because you do need certain requirements in order to unlock certain sections of our system. But they're all, pretty much anything you could want available is available if you have high enough access.
I love it.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Anything else I can help you folks with?
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the magic shop there and see what I'm looking at.
How can I transfer the gold into the platinum? Exchange it for platinum.
Well, that's simple. I take it you haven't gone through orientation yet.
Nope.
No.
All right. So you have your icon with you, right?
Yeah.
Your card. All right. So I recommend putting it down on a table. It makes it easier. Okay. Once you put it down, place your gold on the card. Tap the card twice, and your money disappears. Okay?
I'm broke.
And now it will show, if you look here, if you bring it up, if you click on the money symbol over on the corner, I can't see your token, only you can see what's on your card. Okay, but it should be like roughly over in here, and it shows you roughly, and you can see like it looks like a money symbol. And when you click it, all of your gold has now been converted to platinum. So how much gold did you put on it?
I have 210.
So it says 20 platinum. And there's 10 gold pieces still on the card.
Yeah, waiting on you.
I mean, sorry, 1 gold piece left on the card. Because you said it was 501? Or 201? What was it?
210 gold.
210?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 21 plat.
Wow, we've only each got two
I apologize, my decimal point was off.
I mean, I've hit another.
So 21 plat in the card.
But he won.
Yep, and there it's perfectly safe. You can use that at any of our institutions to make a payment at any time. Also, when you complete a job, monetary amounts will be placed directly onto your emblem. Anything else I can help you with today?
What's that? Thank you.
I'm gonna get it.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I'll spend the 5 gold. 5
I
platinum.
do it. I recreate his action to load it up. So I put in my 20 gold,
Okay, let's do
2
this.
platinum.
2 platinum, and I buy one of those refined jars of gunpowder.
Okay.
It's pencil something.
So it's 50 charges of black powder, okay, at 10 times concentration.
Alright, I'm gonna buy that bar field thing.
You are?
Yeah. So how much again?
5.
5 gold. 5 platinum, right?
Sam, you see him going to purchase the bar.
I have an energy one built into my gauntlet.
You recognize this basic tech,
It's a collapsible shield.
and he's buying it for 5 plat.
I don't have the supplies to make one for him.
Are you going to let him know beforehand as a nice gesture to help him out, or are you going to let him spend 5 plat on what you know is like a 20 silver piece of equipment?
That's a fucking hit.
It's not very well made. It's made out of cheap metal.
Lucid.
It's decent quality, but it's
It's not really high quality. Probably break on you. It's basic metal and shit. I say this in whisper. I don't say it in front of the gnomes, so I don't get stabbed to death. But you might be better off if you waited until you could maybe get something a little more quality on this in the field. As a nice suggestion. In private.
No, I haven't started.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait and see if I'll come back.
very well, sir. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Me too.
So you going over to Quills and things?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a little old lady sitting there. Looks appears kind of human. Oh, well, hello, folks. What can I help you out with today? You're looking for magical supplies, recording equipment, basic items. What can I help you with?
I need something that can store magic power.
All right. Well, we have spellstones starting here at 1 platinum and going up to 500 platinum. And basically, the 1 platinum ones can handle 1 level 1 spell. For 5 platinum, they can handle up to 5 level 1 spells. For 10 platinum, they can handle up to 2 level 2 spells. And they go up from there.
Don't help a lot. So that means the level 2 one can only hold how many spell points? 5?
5 level 1 spells.
About 5 spell points.
D6 per level.
Yeah.
It's a miss. Go with an A1.
So if you got the 2, it would be 5d6 spell points.
Okay.
So you'd roll to see how many spell points you can actually fit in it. So 5d6, and that would be the number of spell points you get.
That's a miss. Okay.
Yeah, we also have a very great selection of basic magical items. Whatever you're looking for, you can probably find.
8.
We also sell scrolls, rings, trinkets, medallions, bracers, and we also do custom orders upon request.
A4.
Miss.
5 platinum, you said for that one?
Okay, let's go with a C3.
3 is this. 3 PO.
For 4 years, we have our handy-dandy Bracelet of Charming. This has been a very popular item for many.
That's a miss.
You guys have seen these before, right?
No, we're new here.
No? Oh, with this bracelet, you purchase the bracelet, and the bracelet itself is 10 platinum, and each additional ring is an additional 2 platinum. You attach this ring to your weapon, and then the ring will automatically turn that weapon into a charm on your bracelet, which will summon to your hand anytime you request it. It can be used on any single object, but it allows you to summon and dispel it at will.
That might work pretty well on your gauntlets that you love throwing around.
Well, they're attached to me, so
Yeah, but this way you wouldn't have to spend the time cranking.
perhaps. I don't have 10 platinum.
Something to think
Yep.
about later.
We also have bags of holding, which are a very popular item.
How much is that?
Well, it starts off at 10 platinum for a 100-pound capacity purse. And it goes up to there. Our most popular one is at 1,500 plat for an infinite bag of holding. Has its own temporal space, and whatever you put in it will no longer be affected by time, space, or age. While it's in there, it just goes into stasis. And then if you're really looking for something better, we do have portable portals that will give you your own dimensional space, but you know, if you're balking at that 1,500 plat, I don't think you're about ready to spend 5,000.
No, unfortunately. I mean, my bank account agreed with me. That'd be a different story.
Oh, well, it's quite easy to make if you know what you're looking for and able to find the right supplies.
No, that's a miss.
One of our collectors, we just paid them over 50,000 platinum for their last haul. Only took them 2 days.
G2.
No, so going to the schooling to learn it, and then is that pretty much how it goes?
Sorry?
To learn how to make it.
To make what?
That's a miss.
On the item?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you're trying to make. Like a bag of holding, that's probably going to take you many classes. Because you'd have to learn basic magics, dimensional magics, enchanting magics, and then you'd have to learn more about dimensional magics, teleportation magics, in order to put it all together, in order to create the basis of a bag of holding. And then that would give you a basic portable whole version, and then from there you'd have to upgrade it from there to learn more dimensional phasing, dimensional contemplation, and transportation. And it's a bit of a long process.
Alright, so getting components would be easier.
Yeah, our master that made this bag right here, for example, which is 2,500 platinum, okay, it took her about 30 years to learn how to make these.
Yeah, I know, but I enjoyed you buying.
What kind of components would you guys need, or do you guys buy the components too if someone brought them?
We buy components all the time.
What do you guys get for a head?
And it's the human head that you took from the crew member.
Yeah. I didn't pull it out yet, but I'm just asking. Not yet. I'm working on it. I'm just asking if you could use a head.
Well, it looks pretty fresh, less than 3 days old. So place it down here a moment, and she hands a jar that it fits into. Okay. She waves her hand over it for a few moments. You see the whole thing glow. And she looks at you. She's like, not a very prime example, not very intelligent. Most I could offer you would be, I think I'll give you 2 platinum for this one.
Sure, why not? Get the head off my hand. Yeah.
Okay. Then, let me see your ID.
There you go.
She just taps it, and you can see your balance goes up by 2 platinum.
Oh, good. So it's at 2 platinum.
Anyone else have anything interesting to sell?
I own nothing. So, no.
Congratulations.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the money trick there. I'm just gonna dump my gold, the platinum in it.
Okay.
So 45 gold to give me what, 4 platinum?
4.
So,
With 5 gold left over.
yeah, so I'll dump the 40 in, so
Yeah. And on your character sheet, when you're doing it on the character sheet itself, okay, you'll see one of these pages.
Very last page,
Second.
right there.
Yeah. And here is like your banking. So you could put like in your Toka communicator how much you have in it, so you can know that that's banked and not in like a money purse or money belt.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Yep. Our cheapest bag of holding, if you are interested, is actually our money belt. And that one is only 10 platinum. And it will hold an infinite amount of money. This is one of our very popular, especially with young adventurers.
The card kind of works the same spec as far as that goes.
Yes, and the card can't be lost.
No, you haven't sunk all my ships.
No matter what, it will always stay on your possession from now on.
2 to go.
Nifty.
It's part of the enchantment. You signed a contract.
Yeah.
So they range from 500 to 2,500. Bag holding.
Yes,
Oh,
thank you.
they range from the 10 platinum for the purse for the belt of holding, which is just for money. You're looking at about 50 plat for a decent one. You're looking at 1,500 plat for an infinite.
You don't have any ships.
And right now the cards work the same way, so at the moment a money pouch is kind of pointless for you.
Yeah.
Right. You sunk my ship.
Okay.
We also sell scrolls of every type of spell out there.
That one's dead. That one's dead. So I know it's left.
Good way to learn some new spells later.
Oh, if you want to learn new spells, go down to the educational system. You can purchase the knowledge of how to cast pretty much any spell or any other class ability. As long as you have the money, you can learn it. And the time.
Yeah, because you
What time is it?
put my missus.
It's about 9:30 at night at this point.
Why should I?
Because
You put your missus in. If you fucking shoot a place, you
I'm the
gotta
bitch that shot twice, but I
And the
have
lines in the back of the
credibility.
building are not getting any shorter.
What does B8, 9, and 10 look
Which is odd
like? B8, 9,
in many ways. So anything else I can help you folks with?
That's where my sub is.
No, actually, just give us a lot to
Yeah, no, it's this.
consider.
You have scrolls, communication devices, gems, basically all magical supplies you need.
Yes, but
If you're looking for basic supplies, I recommend the supply section over there. It's a collection of stores where you can buy any type of basic goods at relatively regular prices. Behind me over there, and she points over to the back wall, are Toka specific materials, which are guaranteed to give you a good night or a better week, depending on what you're getting.
Depending on how much you take.
And if you're looking for entertainment, I highly recommend the cinema.
What do you want to watch,
that's
babe?
it.
What's that?
Nikki, you choose
5 platinum you get in?
Oh, it's 1 platinum per show. So it's
What kind
not
of shows?
what?
What kind of shows?
All types of movies. Wait, you're new. Sorry. moving picture shows that show memories of certain situations and things that happened. And there's a plethora of stuff you can view, going back for the last 30 years.
Interesting.
You hear me pipe up with, and I have a ticket to go to a particular movie at the cinema.
Oh, someone gave you a recommendation.
Yep.
Hope it's a good movie.
So do I.
I'll check into that at some point. Right now, I suppose best to head back, get some rest, and start making some money after orientation.
Well, another morning tomorrow.
You all heading back?
Yep.
Or are you gonna stop at the cinema?
If it's early morning, it's already 9:30. I don't
No,
want
at
to
night.
I know. So if it's 9:30 and we have to be up early in the morning, I don't want to get into a movie, and specifically because that movie might be long. So.
Okay.
We'll save that for another night.
Okay.
Let's celebrate our first successful completion by going to the movies.
Watch the saga of the Reclaimers.
Well, then at least you can find out what your dad did.
Yes, the genocidal sociopath he is.
So as you're walking out, Nigel looks over you. Glad to have helped you folks today. Anything else I can help you with before you depart?
I think we're good at the moment, Nigel. Anyone?
Metagame question. I have to ask before I say this.
Okay.
Is Nigel telling me where to go to solve the problem a diss at Curtis?
I'm not quite catching what you mean.
Nigel giving him that particular ticket.
Yeah.
Was it a dig at Curtis?
No.
Oh. No way it could be perceived as that.
It could be, but you'd have to really be stretching.
Fair enough. I thank Nigel. Nicely.
Nigel, the way that we created him was completely based upon the free trade of information.
That's true, but Nigel AI evolved in the last 15 years. So it could have been a jab.
It's still about the free trade of information. I'm willing to bet your dad hasn't told you about all this, so why don't you find out the real story?
Still doesn't answer if it was a dig at Curtis or not. Whether intentional or unintentional.
In my mind, Nigel would have no issue with Curtis. Curtis let him stay. Curtis hasn't talked to him in this entire time. Okay.
I don't think he's left Toka.
No. So Nigel has no issue with Curtis. Nigel has still been talking to Cynthia since her return and all the others since their return. Okay, so he's fully in the loop of what's been going on.
He knows the deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay, and it doesn't take him much to recognize the DNA of his old boss.
Well, and the last name's the same.
Yep.
Literally on our communicator, my last name is the
And
same
at
as my
level
dad's.
2, he can literally see your name above your head as like a video game kind of thing.
Or Death Note, depending on your point of view.
Right.
How long does this motherfucker have to live?
We got into that point with your mask before, remember?
That was it.
I actually like.
Wow, that's a scary thought now that I thought of it, the mask. But okay, I say goodbye to Nigel. Because if it was a dig at Curtis, I'll tell you why I asked that. Because then it was going to be, if it was a dig at Curtis and I as a character I noticed that, he was going to call him test subject number fucking 3. Because that's technically what he was.
Alright, I wish you the best of luck in your new duties.
Thank
Feel
you,
free to
Nigel.
come back and see me anytime. I'd be happy to help you with any information that I can give you.
Thank you, Nigel.
Directed completely at you.
I have a feeling he knows I'm going to come back and ask what the fuck.
Okay. All of you can tell he's talking directly to Jason at this point.
No problem.
Thank
Friend
you.
yours, huh?
Although you do also feel that he's giving you the general message to come back and feel free as well. But
It's directed.
Yeah.
What?
there's something
Do you ask
between
me?
him and Jason.
After we leave the mall, outside of the receptors that have probably built in the wall at this point, I answer your question. My dad made him. Literally. He is an evolution of my father's industry.
Your father's what?
No, without the accent. He's an evolution of my father's industry.
Ah, so you're a rich kid.
More like the son of an engineer who had plenty of opportunity.
So as you're walking and talking about this, you see a couple girls go over to this odd display panel with a purple disc underneath it. They all stand on the disc, place their hands on the display, and then they disappear.
Some type of teleportation crystal, I guess. I examined where they went. Like, what is it? Like,
You go over to it?
yeah, just looking at it.
On the display, you see a full map of the city. And a legend on the side that says different points of interest, including "You are here, Toka Mall foyer, and garden."
So it's like a invisible teleportating bus line.
Basically, imagine a mall map of an entire city with locations marked on it, and you'd have to investigate further to find anything else about it.
Now, how much is it going to take off our card to use it?
That's another question. But unfortunately, we know where we're going, so we can walk. So we don't have to spend money.
Do you want to try it and look into it?
Yeah, I can investigate. Should I make a roll?
Yep.
It just took us over an hour plus, and we hadn't gotten anywhere close to here, so we flagged the guy.
21.
Okay. It's doesn't take you long to see that number like 20 something on the list is the collections department. Okay, in that entire section, which is literally labeled as noob area.
Fucking noobs.
Okay. You're not really sure of that term because you never really heard it before, but it's labeled as noob area. Okay, you're in the commercial area now. And there's other areas too, some of which are completely like, as soon as you go to take a look at them, completely blank out, so you can't read them. Which is odd because you could have sworn that you could have seen what it was before, but you just, as soon as you try to read it, it's not readable.
Not high enough level.
Okay, and it has a notation underneath. Where would you like to go?
I put in number 20.
For the collections department?
Yeah.
Okay. And it starts a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Everything goes dark for a moment. And everything's perfectly fine. He's disappeared.
Nice.
Well, he's dead.
No, I would sense that.
Miss him every day. Let's move on.
He's gonna be a great monk. Oh well.
Yeah, sucks.
Karma's a bitch. Let's go.
We got shit to do. Come on, guys. Right.
I'm not cleaning up that mess.
So I'll go over there and fuck around with it. Hit the 20. So it goes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Everything goes black. Okay. Everything goes bright again. And you're staring directly into Jason's face.
Hi there.
So you figured it
Who's
out.
looking kind of surprised.
Hit my money symbol. Nothing disappear.
Nothing.
Free. I like that.
Nice.
Okay. You do see another icon, though, that appeared that wasn't there before. Looks like a little door. When you click on it, it shows places visited. Collections, Toka Mall, Hotel.
Nifty.
2 of you are going to try the thing, too?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You guys follow suit. Same thing happens. Are you going to stand on it together, or are you going to go separately?
Separate.
We're gonna move over a little.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk away from where they show up so we don't get landed.
A few moments later, one of them appears, then the other one appears a short time later, and you're all in front of the collections department again.
You didn't die.
Nope.
That was kind of weird, but nice.
And it was free, guys. So remember that. Teleporting's free. Carriage costs money.
Yep. When you take a look at your communicator for the door, you also see the wharf. You also see registration. Okay. You also see another one that's marked, but it's all question marks.
I've only ever been to the I haven't been to that one.
Yep.
Interesting.
So, now I take it you guys are going back for rest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you all go to your apartment?
I just like to say that I meditate to gain back my key.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, so you meditate for the
We're in
night.
bed for the night, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get it all back.
I haven't actually used any energy to recharge. I haven't used my gauntlet at all, or anything, so.
Yeah. And you don't know anything about their offensive capabilities.
What offensive kid? Oh, those?
Yeah. He has no gear at all with him.
I own that.
Okay. He has just his basic clothes. And this guy's cloaked and hiding all of his axes and stuff inside his cloak, if I remember right.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't even tell what kind of race I am.
I straight up look like I'm wearing a flight suit. And I got a gun on me. Basically.
Alright, so then next session will be orientation.
Alright. That was good.
Alright. Any other questions or ideas or any issues that you guys want to speak of before we close it up?
Nope. I answered asked my only question I had.
Okay. So yes, everything is available. Everything is extremely expensive. Okay. You have an item on your locations that's all question marks, that you're not sure where it is.
Dad's house.
No. Well, I mean, can it even give me the even though I can't see what it says, does it actually highlight where the location is on the map?
You're gonna go over to the map?
I mean, kind of cross-reference it, because it is before
It doesn't show on your tablet as to any map.
Okay.
All it is a listing of locations you've gone to.
Yeah. So
Why'd you hit it? See if it sends you there.
Technically, it should.
Do you try?
I asked them if it's a good idea first. I'll cooperate with my current compatriots. Because I don't know where it'll take me.
Alright, so he tells you that there's something on his list. Should he click on it?
Let me grab onto you and see what happens.
So we get into close proximity in case it's an area of effect.
Okay. You tap on it?
Yeah.
Unable to travel at this time. Please go to a travel location.
Teleport machine.
Okay. So we walk out to the teleport machine.
Okay, you want to try it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holding on.
You see a timer start counting down. 10.
I grabbed them all closer.
9.
10.
8.
It went from 3 to 10.
Are you sure? 7.
Concerned.
Are you completely sure? 6.
I feel like we're in a bunch of
Last chance to back out.
I pause it.
Four.
I pause it.
3.
I cancel.
It doesn't stop. Okay,
Are you sure?
You're
no choice.
standing on the teleportation pad.
So this is how I die.
And none of us came up with that, so yeah, I guess we're going for a ride.
Yep.
Okay. Make an intelligence roll.
Well, all of us will just go.
Just him.
3.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
You're not
6.
sure how to stop it. You clicking on it. Okay. Well, here you go. You're going to find out in a moment. 2, 1. Who's on the plate?
All of us, I guess.
Okay. Everything goes black, and then
That'd
it
be
goes
fun.
bright, and you hear this coming from this doorway in front of you for this relatively indescript building that has a sign on above the door that you can't quite read.
Well, let's see where we're at.
Now, what did we get ourselves
And you
into?
hear it from the inside in a steady beat.
I
Natives
approach
arrested?
the door.
Yep, okay. As you touch the door, you can feel the door vibrating with the beat.
Some type of tavern or pub, maybe? I don't know.
Let's open up and find out.
Does it open when I try to handle?
You open the door, and all of you are flooded with the sound of this EBM music. You look inside, and you see people dancing around, bright lights and shining all in all directions, people holding brightly colored drinks, dancing and having a ball. Make a perception check for me.
14.
A quick look around. The floor plan is almost exactly like a cafe you remember. To the point where you can see a cafe off to the right, a sales counter off to the left, a door going off to another room over on the left-hand side with a ramp going up to it, what looks to be a double door in the back of the building that's larger than everything else, with all kinds of brightly colored streamers all over the place, glowing, flashing lights of different colors.
I have no idea where we are, guys.
Did you reorder a party and someone forgot to tell us?
Well, it's not Lethno. I would know my
You
own.
also recognize a fizzy gig dispenser. And what looks to be a couple of what you remember as the vending machines that were constantly full of candies and sodas back home.
Because my mom ran the business.
In the same
I would
exact
know-
location.
I know what this place is then. My mom must have told me about running this business for 3 years. I look over at the group. I believe we're in the Locucious Entertainment. It's a temple of entertainment, I guess. As I'm looking around, that seems to... Actually, this is the dance club. I remember the original designs. I drew it. I drew this. I drew this building. Wow. Curtis designed it for Eris and the other paladin, whoever the hell they were.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So as I'm walking around, all right, this is another thing my dad built, technically. Wait a minute. Geographically speaking, that means I'm...
You can see the tower is not that far from you. You're on the edge of the courtyard. You'd say about a mile or so from where you teleported away from the building.
All right, well, so...
And there's no teleportation circle here that you came out of that you can see.
I have...
Trapped.
No, my bet... Oh, I kind of get it now. It's... The reason that it came up is because the same building is in my home. It read the building because I have the other building. So literally it crossed the lines between the communicators and glitched the system because I have been to my building because I live there. I technically live above one of these. I actually comment, this looks just like home. In fact, I believe it is identical to my fucking home because that's what it looks like.
Oh, would you rather stay here or?
Now, it comes up in the token communicator as the same building.
Are you looking at your communicator again?
Yeah.
He now says Locucious.
Okay, so yes, this is,
But the script form is a different scripting than the rest of the entries in the list. It's a different font.
Does mine say the same thing for location now?
Yep. Now, yours is in the same font as everything else.
I have a feeling
Oh, by the
somebody knows that I'm here, or somebody wants me here. I think it's gonna be
But
fun.
yours is slightly glitched. It's a different font.
I almost want to ask if Loki's in there. Why is it I think Loki would have fun fucking with Curtis's kid after meeting him twice?
There's a chance he hangs out there.
They all did. Wait a minute. I have to ask.
Is my dad there?
No, he wouldn't be. But are my aunts and uncles there?
Not that you see.
Okay.
Make a perception roll.
No. 9 total.
Yeah, you don't see anyone you recognize.
Let's come back here later.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be surprised if my aunts and uncles show up. Unofficially, not biologically. What is that, an Azimar type flying a Warforged? None of them are me.
Warforged in a white polyester suit.
With a top hat. With a top hat. Yeah, that was my dad's old friends. The friend group that became my
Poppy.
relatives. She's probably there.
Yep.
And I would know who she is.
Yeah, you didn't see her.
Oh, yeah.
That was too low of a roll.
That was low.
The place is a crowd. It's the middle of the day and everyone's partying and getting drunk.
It's kind of the way that things are.
There's
here.
a den of smoke over it.
That too. Yep, my dad built this and then had it rebuilt in Methanol, sort of.
So, do you go in and party for tonight, or are you just going to go back home again? It doesn't take you too much to find another teleportation stand about 500 feet away.
Okay. So
They seem to be on every corner.
we should come back here another time. I have a feeling if I found my dad's friends around, they might be kind of interesting for you guys.
Any of you else want to make a perception roll, you can.
To see if we know anybody?
Oh, to see what... You might notice that he didn't.
I don't
That
know
might
why.
be of curiosity to you.
15.
You notice a test your strength game.
All I noticed?
You also notice that there's about 10 other games next to it. One is test your endurance. One is, I will offer you 1 platinum for every point of damage that you can take in 1 shot. All kinds of weird games like that.
Perception?
Yep.
17.
17. Okay, that's like 500 K cash.
I'm working on it.
You just want to give an instant win on the next roll attempt. So at 17, you see the vending machines full of all kinds of weird snacks and candy. Okay, you see the game machines that seem to have tests of skill and speed that you can win money from. You also see the cafe over to the right-hand side that seems to be serving out food. Okay, and what was the roll again?
17?
And that was your total?
Yeah, that's with my modifier.
I would say at that point, you also see in the back of the crowd the weirdest Warforged you've ever seen, okay, who is just this feminine form bouncing around and seems to have these little white flecks of stuff spilling out in different directions around her.
And above her head says, next wife.
Oh, I know what that is. I was here for that.
Yeah, you know Poppy.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
She's a good experiment number 2.
Yep.
I rolled 24.
Okay. You see all of this. You also see that door in the back, okay, apparently is closed and blocked off, and there's a piece of paper, like cloth over the sign above it. But with that high of a roll, you can read, it says museum.
Let's check that out there.
Seems like an interesting place.
So you guys hanging out there, or you going back home?
I'm gonna come back here tomorrow after orientation.
Yeah. I think that might be worth the time.
So you teleport back to the hotel, and
Yep. Call it a night.
Call it a night.
all right, then we shall call it a night here. You have found the mall, you found Locucius, you found the collection agencies.
Eris. Why is it highlighted? Yeah, it's funny. Now I'm realizing that Ani Eris is there. Well, she still runs it, doesn't she?
Yeah. And you've met Auntie Eris, and
Oh,
you've met the rest. Most of you haven't met Cynthia.
No.
Okay. You haven't met Zarg.
I thought Zog did
You've heard
show up.
you've heard stories about Zarg, but
that's
you
right.
haven't really met him.
Zog showed up. I wasn't old enough yet.
Yeah, you don't really remember. He hasn't really been back since. But I'd say you've met Eris. You've met.
Claymore, Eris.
Yeah.
Xander.
Yeah, they all come to visit occasionally.
Yeah. Xander went with Curtis for a while.
Okay. But you haven't met Poppy because she doesn't leave.
But I just know the stories about
Yeah.
her. Because Xander and Curtis will both talk about their popcorn popping Bioforge experiment number 2.
Yeah.
It's really weird that my last character built a bunch of these people.
Right?
All right.
Alright.
Then I shall say we shall end it here. Thank you. Until next time.